What's up with y'all, very? How y'all doing? Much love to every last one of y'all. Welcome back to another video. Let's just get into it. Alrighty. You can start it by hitting that like button and that sub button, but other than that, get into it.
Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands.
Why?
Where's Tim?
The neighbor downstairs?
He gave us the wrong fucking part.
Why did you do that?
Because you pointed a gun at me,
Dude,
man.
you came to my house at 12 o'clock at night. God damn, I gotta protect my house. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, this is like when cops pick the wrong house to break into to catch a
You got the wrong place!
catch a criminal.
You got the wrong place!
These are the times when cops raided the wrong houses, starting with the most violent raid that left the victims traumatized. On June 21st, 2012, after receiving anonymous online threats against law enforcement traced to a property in Evansville, Indiana, SWAT officers were swiftly deployed to raid the residence.
Police department, search warrant! Police department, search warrant! Ah, hey! Hey, look! Coming through, fire! Go! Police department, search warrant! Get him down! Get down! Get down here! With you! Need one! With you! Hey, just relax, okay?
I have so many questions. Like, how do you get the wrong address? Like, to search someone's house? Like, how does that happen? Does that go on the court, or is that the police officer's fault? Like, who does that go under? Because if you have somebody you're going after, you should know their location, right? Because at least their address, right? Because they should be in a it should be in a database. They shouldn't get the wrong address. I don't understand how they get the wrong address. If anybody knows inside the comments, please tell me. I don't understand how they got the wrong address.
Turn the couch there. Up, hun. Get up. On top of your head. Put your hands on top of your head. Get female right here. I got it.
Without any prior warning, they threw flashbang grenades and forced their way inside, detaining a terrified teenage girl at gunpoint alongside her innocent elderly mother.
She's not cuffed. I don't have any cuffs for her.
Turn around for me. Just go ahead and stand up.
This
Okay.
is for our safety.
There's somebody out front.
Somebody's going to explain to you what's going on here in a second. Please.
However, the search of the house uncovered nothing harmful at all. A later investigation revealed that the threats had actually been issued by a gang member from the neighborhood who exploited the household's unsecured Wi-Fi and posted the threats. He was eventually arrested and sentenced to 4.5 months in prison, while the victims of the wrongful raid only received $60,000 in compensation as no injuries were caused. But in the following...
Hey, that's not bad though. That's not bad. 60,000? Just for the cops to break in, scare me a little bit? Shit. Shit. It wasn't safe, obviously. Anything bad could have happened in there because everybody's on high alert and stuff like that. I understand that, but shit, 60,000. I'm gonna go ahead and bust through my door a couple times, please. Okay, I'm joking. I want no beef. I'm good. I'm a Irvin. All right. So, like I was saying though, other than that, why are you doing petty stuff like that? That's just my question. No, I ain't want no beef type stuff. I ain't nothing like that type stuff. But that is just weird. Some petty weird stuff. I don't really. That's what your whole thing is, crazy stuff.
Following case, while responding to a wrong house, an officer almost killed the homeowner.
What are you doing, man?
You pointed a gun at me, man.
You're in my house. I can't believe you did this to me, man.
On the midnight of June 14th, 2019, Greenville County Deputy Kevin Azara was dispatched to a Simpsonville residence after receiving a medical panic alarm call from a cell phone linked to the property. However, the welfare check quickly turned for the worse when the deputy attempted to enter the house. Upon observing someone inside holding a firearm, the deputy immediately opened fire, unaware that the person was actually the homeowner later identified as 62-year-old Dick Tench.
Throw that gun out the door! Throw the gun out the door! Yeah, throw the gun out the door. Let me see your hands. Yeah, you pointed a gun at me.
Who are you?
The sheriff's office.
What are you here for?
Because we got an alarm call.
Oh my God, call the cops, please.
I am the cops.
Call the ambulance, please.
All right, where's the gun? Where's the gun? All right, don't move it. Are you the only one here?
What's wrong with you, man?
I'm up here.
Mom, call the my God, what's wrong with you? Get the ambulance here.
Where are you hit?
And my groin and my chest. What the are you doing, man?
You pointed a gun at me, man.
You were in my house.
Well, send me 1051.
Okay, he wasn't in your house. He was literally at the door. Look, I'll be honest with you, dude. You can't really blame this only on the cop here. If you're walking towards the door with a firearm and the cop sees you, like, come on. You can't really blame him. Let's be honest. I'm not on anybody's side here, right here. Like, I feel bad for the dude that got shot 1000%. But if you're a cop and you're walking up to somebody's house, right, and you see someone with a weapon in their hand, your first thought is to try to get the first thought is you need to get the weapon out of the person's hands. But the thing is, you can't see the person because the door is right here and the person's right there with the gun. So he can shoot through the door. If you try to open it or you try to get in, he can shoot through the door and you're done, right? So the best option in that situation is to shoot the person first before you get shot. And then try to get the gun removed. You don't want to you shoot areas that won't kill somebody to get the gun out of the person's hands. Because when people feel pain, they drop type stuff, you know what I mean? Some people don't really notice it. Some people do. But what I'm saying is, in a situation, the police officer was protecting himself because he doesn't know who this person is, obviously. You know, he's going to a random house for a emergency, right? He's not expecting someone to walk towards the door with a weapon in his hand. Especially, think about it this way too. The cop was walking up to the door. Why does the person have a gun? He was walking up to his door. He wasn't inside the building yet. Like he said,
Do it, man!
You pointed a gun at me, man.
He said, you were inside my house. Okay, let's go back. Oh, I think it should be right here. It should be fine.
Upon observing someone inside holding a firearm, the deputy immediately opened fire, unaware that the person was actually the homeowner, later identified.
Not inside the house. Okay, he was not inside the house. Two things though. I understand walking up with a weapon, 1000%. But making it that blatantly easy to see is on his fault right here. It was on this dude's fault right here. You have to conceal it just in case. Because, like, think about it. Anybody can see it. So they know you have something on you. That'll make more people cautious. You don't want them to be alert what your next moves are. You know what I mean? You have to be secret with it. You want the person to know what you're doing. Like, even if the dude was someone that was bad and he wasn't a cop. Let's imagine he wasn't a cop, right? The dude that's bad knows you have a weapon on you now. So the first thing he's gonna do is bow. Open up the door and steal the stuff. Because they already know what you're trying to do. They already know what you're trying to do. Your whole plan out of the situation now. That's why you have to seal it. And if someone's bad, you go pow type of shit. You know what I mean? But it's bad both sides. My bad. I went on a rant. I'm so sorry. Let me just.
As 62-year-old Dick Tench.
Throw that gun out the door!
Please.
All right, where's the gun? Where's the gun? All right, don't move it. Are you the only one here?
What's wrong with you, man?
I'm up here.
Mom, call the my God, what's wrong with you? Get the ambulance here.
Where are you hit?
And my groin and my chest. What the are you doing, man?
You pointed a gun at me, man.
You were in my house.
Well, send me 1051. I rang your doorbell because we got an alarm call.
Bad in my groin.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh my God!
The homeowner was unfortunately struck by the gunfire, requiring urgent medical attention.
Get the ambulance here, man. I'm gonna die.
They're coming.
What is I saw lights and I heard the doorbell ring and I got it with my gun. I'm a concealed weapons guy.
Okay.
Get the ambulance here, man. I'm gonna die. Hurry.
No, you're not. You're not going to die. Somebody hit a panic alarm for
Nobody,
the
nobody here.
What's the address here?
305 East Crest Drive.
That's where it came in from.
We don't have an alarm. We don't have an alarm.
Well, that's what we got this
man, I'm
much
bleeding
for.
really bad.
Both the homeowner and his wife were confused and devastated by the deputy's false response, as they didn't own an alarm, let alone trigger one, though they had a permit for the possession of their firearm, indicating the deputy was simply at the wrong house.
Okay.
You mother. Why did
1000%. That's true. That's true. That's true. I forgot the video is no. They got the wrong house. I forgot about that. That is the video. It's the wrong house. But still, everything I said is still valid. Coming up and not selling it for everybody to see that you're walking up with a firearm is a bad idea.
you do that?
Because you pointed a gun at me,
Dude,
man.
you came to my house at 12 o'clock at night. I'm sleeping. God damn, I gotta protect my house. Oh my God. Get the ambulance.
Go ahead.
Man, I'm gonna die.
They're coming. They're coming.
You mother. I can't believe you did this to me.
I'm good. This guy's got 2 gunshot wounds.
I can't believe you did this to me, man.
Okay. We're not going to talk about this right now. We're going to focus on keeping you alive, okay? So take some deep breaths and calm down, and you're going to be okay, all right?
The deputy rendered first aid and tried to keep the homeowner calm while waiting for paramedics to arrive. Although Dick Tench ultimately survived at the hospital, he was left with permanent physical damage as a bullet remained lodged in his body. Following a lengthy 3-year investigation, the victim was ultimately awarded a $650,000 settlement, but no charges were filed against the deputy involved. At least his significant mistake didn't result in any deaths. The same can't be said for the officers in the next case.
That sucks. That sucks to hear. That's really sucky to hear. I ain't gonna lie to you. The last video, getting almost a milli, just to get shot a couple times. I might have to do it. I'm joking. Don't shoot me. I'm joking.
Tell me I'm wrong. Oh shit. Hey, hands up!
3 Farmington police officers were dispatched to 5308 Valley Avenue for a domestic violence call, but for some reason, they mistakenly went to a neighboring home, unaware that this critical error would ultimately result in the death of an innocent man.
He opens the door.
Farmington police.
They're knocking on the door. He opens
Is it 43 or
and
5308? Yeah, it might have been 5308. Is this not 5308? That's what it said right there, right?
No, it's 5305, isn't it?
108. Can you 10-9 the address?
5308 Valley View Avenue, had a confidence factor.
Don't tell me I'm wrong.
Even after confirming they were at the wrong house, the officers appeared amused and remained at the door, until all of a sudden, this happened.
Oh shit. Hey, hands up!
Oh,
Shots fired! Shots fired!
In a drastic turn of events, the homeowner opened the door wielding a handgun, prompting all 3.
that's his fault. That's his fault. No, you can't tell me, Barry. Why are you coming out with gun drawn? The fuck? All right, buddy. I honestly can't get upset with the cops right here. You can't be upset with them. It's a dude coming out with gun drawn. I'm laying him out. Like, the fuck? I'll be honest with you. I ain't on his side. Understand being cautious. Understand being cautious. You can look through the door's hole, the little door's hole. You can open up the blinds a little bit, peek out, see who's there, and then open up the door and be like, hello, type stuff. If you know who it is. If he's some random guy, keep the door closed. Don't open it. Just keep the door closed. Don't open it. But if you see these police officers outside, you open up the door and ask them what they want. You coming out with gun drawn is asking for trouble, and you got trouble. I can't be on his side after that. I'm thinking like, oh, he opened up the door and they just start letting it out. No, he had gun in his hand, pointing it. He's literally pointing the gun. Like, I don't give me your thoughts. I don't know if you disagree with me, but that's 1000% the homeowner's fault right there. Sad to hear that he died. That's really sad, but that wouldn't happen if he came out so aggressively. Like he literally opened the door with gun. Like what? Pointed. By the way, pointed at the other cops. Like, of course, if that was you, you would shoot the guy. Like, come on.
3 officers to open fire and end his life in the blink of an eye. However, the shooting wasn't yet over.
One down.
Yeah, you good? You good?
Yeah,
back up. Check yourself.
I'm good.
We're 10-4. We're gonna back up a little bit. Back up.
10-4 backing.
Hey, he went down.
Hey,
You have one down.
I got you covered. Move.
Moving.
Let's move out. Hands up!
Please don't. Man! 4115, we need units now.
It was the wife of the homeowner who discovered her husband had been shot dead and came out with her own gun, believing they were under attack. However, she too faced a barrage of gunfire, none of which miraculously strike her. Only then did she realize the officer's presence outside and choose to surrender.
Oh.
Come out with your hands up. Come to us. I didn't help. Come to us. Please help me. Please. Come out. Please. My kids are upstairs. Come on, ma'am. Come here. Come to us.
I'll be honest with you. That's 1000% her husband's fault. You coming out with your gun drawn is the worst idea to do. Especially even if it was bad people outside. Why are you letting your whole body be out there? You're literally your whole body is out for everybody to see. Congratulations. Not thinking. Like, be honest with you. If you're gonna protect your family and protect your home, get a nice safe area, lay out shots from there. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, obvious. Come on, we played Call of Duty. Come on, we played a lot of shooters. We played a lot of shooter games. We seen some crazy stuff, you know what I mean? And all the situations, you want to get cover and then lay off shots. You don't want to be in an open shooting. Like, come on. Why you open the door for your whole body to be seen and the gun to be seen? Like, it's just frustrating me. It's frustrating me because it's sad that he died, but at the same time, it's literally his fault.
Come to us.
Get her in cuffs!
Get out of here.
Okay, ma'am, I need you to
I don't know if y'all know more
Following the
about
tragedy,
story.
the police chief expressed deep condolences and apologies to the victim's family, yet the Department of Justice ruled the officer's use of excessive force justified. However, a
1000%.
wrongful death lawsuit against the department is still pending. Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, the next case proved even darker.
Oh no, please. That's already pretty bad. That's already bad, is it? That's really bad, bro. That's really bad because, like, again, like I said, I feel bad for the family, 1000%. But come on, you can't just run out with a fucking firearm in your hand and expect not to be. Like, come on.
You get the wrong place. Please let me call somebody. This is not right.
On February 21st, 2019, at around 7 p.m., Chicago police arrived at an apartment complex to execute a search warrant targeting a fugitive involved in the illegal possession of a firearm.
There's a lot of people.
Go. Move it. Hey, hands up. Please search warrant. Hallway to the left. Go. Chicago police. Move clear.
Right here, Cruz.
Well, there's nobody else.
You can see?
Leave him alone. I mean, what is going on here?
Clear.
You got the wrong house. I live alone.
Neglecting to confirm the exact address, officers forcefully stormed into a residence and found 50-year-old Anjanette Young inside, visibly terrified and, worse yet, completely exposed. Nevertheless, they quickly handcuffed her, but to their surprise, the fugitive was nowhere to be found.
Nobody else lives here.
Oh yeah, that's more. Oh fuck. Yeah, I don't. That's crazy, bro. Being naked in front of all those people, and they're just staring. They're sitting there staring at you, looking around your house when you that yeah, because you're supposed to feel safe in your own home. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I don't think you can ever feel safe in your own home after all that. That's gonna be like crazy in your head if you think about it. Think about it in your head. That's fucking insane, bro.
Can I please call somebody? Yeah, man, relax. You telling me to relax and y'all done come in my house like this? I'm not moving until you show me something. Well, bring it over here. No, bring it to me and let me read it. I'm not moving. So you're aware everything's
Can we at least get her some clothes, please?
You got the wrong house.
Okay, I think she does have a robe.
I don't have to shout. This is ridiculous. You got me in handcuffs. I'm naked. You kicked my house in. And I keep telling you, you got the wrong place. Okay, ma'am. No, I don't want to hear it. Let me call a lawyer. Let me call somebody.
1000% they're in the wrong. They're over here I think this is weird for me. Like they're calm as fuck. They're obviously in the wrong house. I don't understand what he wants to know. You're obviously in the wrong house. This girl don't have any clothes on. At least grab her something to wear. Like, it's disgusting to me right here. This is the bad thing about police officers right here is they make stressful situations and they act like it's calm and not posted. Like, bro, this person is a random Joe, not like you. This situation is stressful as fuck. They're naked. They're exposed to all y'all, and y'all just staring, looking around her house. Like, come on, bro. You had to be more more sympathy to the other person. She just said she lives alone. You checked her house already. See no one there. She says you have the wrong house multiple times. At least the best thing you could do before asking her questions is to get her some clothes. At least get her some clothes for her to stop feeling so. For her not to be exposed and for y'all to stop looking at her.
No, you need to let me call somebody right now. This is not okay. No, because you got the wrong house. You got the wrong house. Oh my God, you have the wrong place.
Their complete disregard for the woman's privacy and dignity left her crying uncontrollably. But instead of apologizing to her, the sergeant had the audacity to justify their actions. She remained in handcuffs, and to make matters worse, the officers refused to let her dress properly or contact anyone for nearly 20 minutes, instead choosing to photograph the entire residence, despite knowing they had the wrong house. The wrongful raid ultimately resulted in the head sergeant's Alex Walensky's termination and a $2.9 million settlement for Anjanette Young.
Worth it. I mean, I said that wrong, didn't I? It's not worth it. It was no, valid thing that happened to the police officer. Okay, listen. What happened to him? Him getting terminated? Valid. Okay, that's valid. Him getting terminated is valid. He deserved it. He made that stressful situation and he act calm in it. That's the thing I don't like about some of these police officers is they act calm in stressful situations. Because you're used to it doesn't mean the people around you are. Okay? You have to have a little bit more conscience around you or something like that. I don't know what to say about it, but you have to understand the person that is stressed, okay, and not thinking straight. It's just, and then you already know you have the wrong house. Give her some clothes.
The deputies in the next case had it so bad, they literally raided an officer's house.
They're busting our
Sir? Hey, I'm not here.
On September 1st, 2020, the birthday of retired officer Luis Rodriguez's daughter suddenly turned into a nightmare when Harris County Sheriff's deputies surrounded his home, attempting a raid in search of a man named Curtis Rogers.
The officers are looking for a Curtis Rogers in this house, and there's no Curtis Rogers that lives in this house. Sir, you have the wrong house. Okay, I'm gonna open. Here. It's on video. I don't think you should open it. I don't think you should open it. There's no Curtis Rogers here. Keep the camera on them.
They're busting our window.
Crazy.
The wrong house. You got the wrong house. There's no Curtis Rogers living here.
Out. You with the phone. Out. Sir?
Hey, I'm not
Hand behind your back. Hand behind your back.
Well, why don't you say so? I told you, sir. Take this can't happen to a closed door, and you should know that. What are you talking about? I told you and showed me the warrant, and you don't know there's no copy with arrest warrant. Yeah, you don't know warrant, arrest warrant, and the search warrant. A search warrant's a piece of paper, the arrest warrant to the computer and Jim's.
Hey, I don't know that. You don't carry a paper. You don't carry a paper warrant.
Arrest warrant. Nobody carries a paper warrant.
You gotta.
Why you just come to the door?
You gotta come in here and cuss like that in my house.
You know what you're talking about.
They burst through the door before handcuffing both Rodriguez and his son, and even after recognizing him as a retired officer, he received no respect whatsoever. Only after failing to find Curtis Rogers inside did the deputies realize their grave mistake and offer him an apology.
I told you at the door there was no such person here.
It doesn't work like that. Everybody, everywhere we go says he ain't here.
The intended house for the search was actually across the street, and although the sheriff's office admitted their significant error, no one faced any disciplinary action, and the retired officer received little more than a replaced door. In the following incident, the officers went to the wrong house, but not for the reason you might expect.
Sarge, you good? You good?
No, I'm hit.
Let's go get Bill. Somebody get Bill!
On September 20th, 2021, Army veteran William Bill Jeffrey and Sergeant Michael Vance, supported by 5 Houston officers, arrived at an apartment complex to serve an arrest warrant on 30-year-old Dion Ledet for felony drug charges. However, what followed during the arrest was a tragedy beyond measure.
Don't die. Hit.
Houston police, come to the door. Something just hit the door.
Yep.
Good morning. Hey, we have a warrant for... Ma'am? Where's Dion? Is he awake? Dion, step out here. Ma'am. Yeah, step out here.
I got kids.
Okay. Dion, step on out here. You got to take care of some warrants. No.
Ma'am.
Hey?
I got you.
A nervous woman from the apartment cautiously stepped out, while Dion remained hidden inside. Notably, Dion had an alarming history of 18 prior arrests for numerous offenses, a dangerous warning the officers seemed to underestimate, which is about to cost them dearly.
Houston police need to step out.
If it's a dude with multiple arrests, you're supposed to take that with really like huge precautions.
Here.
There are guns in the house.
Hold on. Come on. Are there guns in there? Hold on. Are there guns in there? Yeah. Let me just tell him. Come on. Hold on.
Dion, it's Houston police. Let's do this thing.
Oh shit. That sound like a...
Ah! Shit! Oh, fuck me.
Sarge, you good? You good?
No, I'm hit.
Let's go get Bill.
one of them...
Somebody get Bill.
Oh, he got one of them. I think he's cooked because he's not moving at all. He's not moving. He's gone.
Dion unleashed a barrage of gunfire with a fully automatic Glock handgun, fatally striking veteran Bill and critically wounding Sergeant Vance. The rest of the officers scattered for cover, unable to do more than shield their injured colleagues, except for one officer who attempted to breach from the rear of the residence. His effort was in vain, as Dion held his ground by securing every angle and blocking every point of entry. Ironically, it was his own misstep that ultimately sealed his fate forever.
Get an ambulance! Get an ambulance! Fuck! You good, Sarge?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where you at, Sarge? Where you at, right? Where, Sarge? I don't know. Shit.
Get some cover. Get some cover.
Hey, we need to get Bill out. We need to get Bill out of there.
He cooked. Moving out all. Crazy, bro. This shit crazy for real. I ain't gonna lie to you. This shit crazy for real, bro. Shit crazy, bro. Crazy. Bro. That man is laid out, bro. Imagine, bro. That's the thing. I understand the cautious. You have to be really cautious. I understand that with doing your job, because look, just like shit like that can happen. You could be opening up the door and then pow, pow, pow. So that's why I said that one video when the dude was walking up with a gun, and I said the cop was valid for shooting, because he is. Because the same thing that happened to that the police officer that Bill that's on the ground. The same thing that happened to Bill could happen to that police officer. He wasn't being careful, and that's why I say it's everybody's just trying to live. Everybody's trying to live, okay? Everybody's trying their best, and no one's perfect, and accidents happen. But this right here, they wasn't being cautious, and that's what happened. Sad to say. It's what happened to Bill.
I can't see him.
They just wasn't being cautious.
As Dion recklessly stepped outside, his rampage was brought to an end by a storm of gunfire, leaving him dead at the scene. Both the injured officers were swiftly transported to the hospital in critical condition, and although Sergeant Michael Vance survived after numerous surgeries, Senior Officer Bill Jeffrey sadly succumbed to his wounds as the medical staff pronounced him deceased. In the final case, Chicago police raided another innocent family's house, but instantly regretted it.
He gave us the wrong fucking apartment. He gave us the wrong apartment.
I'll be honest with you. They probably would have been able to save him if they was able to get that dude deceased faster. The dude that shot first deceased faster. If they was able to get him packed up, I ain't gonna lie to you, they made a bit able to save him.
Curtis Roberts, they live upstairs.
Another Chicago family experienced profound trauma when officers violently burst into their apartment in search of a suspected drug dealer, this time going so far as pointing their weapons at everyone, including terrified and helpless children, as their father was already in handcuffs.
I was wondering what's going on. Relax, let me speak.
Hey, you guys, relax. It's okay, okay? It's okay. Your daddy's okay. No, he's okay. He's okay.
However, they quickly realized their grave mistake, as the suspect was described as an African American, which clearly doesn't align with this family.
I don't understand, like, our door getting kicked in and all this kind of stuff. We've never been in trouble with the law. I don't understand.
I can tell you, you're not the person we're looking for.
Okay.
But you kick down doors of people that you're not sure if they're... I think you're scaring my kids. Curtis Roberts, they live upstairs. They live upstairs.
Why don't you just...
Hi, baby.
The guy got the fucking...
That's the couple upstairs. He's on house arrest and all this other kind of bullshit. No, I'm keeping this. I'm keeping this.
You keep it. Like I told you, that's what it was for.
No, Curtis Roberts lives upstairs.
Okay, the information we got said he lived on the second floor.
We got wrong information.
No, that's okay.
Not only was the address incorrect, but prior to the raid, its accuracy had never been independently verified and was solely based on an informant's claim. The officer responsible for the warrant, Joe Capello, was even exposed by his own colleagues.
Wow, buddy. You didn't even fucking confirm it, bro. You're fucking bad at your job. You're bad at your job. You're fucking bad at your job, buddy. You're not confirming information that's really important while you got your job. Get this man's bad job for him, bro. You shouldn't have a job. He's not over here trying to confirm and double check. Your job is a life or death. Your whole point is to double check everything you do. I don't understand that shit, bro.
Plus, he gave us the wrong fucking apartment. He gave us the wrong apartment. He gave us the wrong apartment. He said up the stairs and it's the first door right there. He goes to the wrong apartment. Remember the pictures I gave you? I think it's upstairs. He said the first floor. I'm saying upstairs based on the windows in the picture.
I mean, nothing you can do. Turn wrong.
What's up, dude? Bad fucking.
He found the situation amusing and proceeded with a meticulous search of the house, hoping to find anything he could use against the innocent family. Nevertheless, his efforts proved worthless, and a thorough investigation led to the suspension of all officers involved, though their ultimate outcome isn't publicly disclosed. Please don't forget to...
Alright, well, we're gonna end it there, but I just want to say one more thing. I don't think all the officers deserved to get that time, because they was just following where the other dude said the house was. They was doing their job. The other dude just didn't do his job and check the information right. But I guess you can definitely say the other ones didn't ask, is this the right house or not? Are we doing the right thing? And I think that's one of the problems there. I guess you should double check your own police officers. It's definitely something you should definitely do, is double check your own police officers. Other than that, I appreciate you watching this with me. Don't forget to give me your thoughts inside the comments down below. Other than that, much love to every last one of y'all. Hit the like button, hit the sub button, hit post notices. Peace out. God bless.